Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So San Diego State's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David. When he's covered, he's still open. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. They'll run it from the gun. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Working that left side now. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. He's open on the right. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Quick completion on the out route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Give to the single back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duggan. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Makes the grab on the left. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Caught in the backfield, it's Luck.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy step. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. The Sun Devils have taken it inside the 20. Unleashes to the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Yeah.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Aztecs will punt this one away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Sun Devils have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They want to flex their muscle. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. From the gun. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the gun, the running back has it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A lot of urgency for this offense. Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Running it back, it's Rodgers. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. He's going to pass. It's caught downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Using the quick game. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He's got it on the right. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Luck. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Starting to feel a little pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further. San Diego State, 0. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, David.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Sun Devils! The defense with the scoop and score. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
Yeah, you just go over to the offense and be like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver shows motion. Right back to the well. The Aztecs get enough to move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Right back to him on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And that pass picked off. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The offense lining up for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's good. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. To the ground with the back. Gives him a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, San Diego State. What a grab and go for the score.
I like it. You're backed up towards the end zone and you go aggressive and spin the football, try to make the big play, and do they ever. 90-plus yards to the house. Who needs space? I'll take 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 17 over the Coyotes.
Handoff to the single back.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back to the well. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now on first down from the 28. And they got him for the sack.
Man, he was held in check in game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Arizona State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Number 24.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point was good. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, but a touchdown on the board.
31. San Diego State. 7.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
He wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. On second down, just keeps firing. And the quarterback is snowed under. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive.
And the ball is intercepted. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. He wants to start this drive with a pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he got loose, it was all over.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
On the play.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the beatdown has ensued.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 17 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out fast. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the stomping has commenced.
And the offense punches it in again, and we called his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Give to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The play-action fake. Feeling some heat. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll try the run. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. They go to the ground. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on first down from the 43. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. From the 30-yard line on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with a pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The give to the back. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off play action. Some heat on that completion. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete.
Guys out the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that pass intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jess. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Arizona State! And the route is on.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now on the counter. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Bringing the heat. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Luck. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is the guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
It's now 2nd and goal.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Quarterback checking off. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the pummeling has started.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. New Mexico State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Las Cruces for some time. They're up by 24 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the missed connection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Pocket starts to collapse. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple weeks, especially the next week in practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
The returner brings it out to the 35.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive there.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They bring him down, and he's going to guard on that one. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now this offense is back on the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to... He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Aztecs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
68, San Diego State.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The give from the gun. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down.
Handoff from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 4 wideouts set 2-by-2 on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Catch inside the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Frost. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. The give to the back. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown Aztecs. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. The Sun Devils will move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Going to the ground. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
2nd down coming up.
Leaves it with the back. At the 45 on his way. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
For the offense.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that are being scored. You got the stuff.